What's up, everybody? Bellissimo here. I just want to do a couple quick announcements and stuff. This will be today's video for the YouTube and everything, and I just wanted to let you guys know I'm very excited about Thrift Fest NJ. I've been hard at work on that. I've got a lot of cool content coming out for you guys on this weekend's episode, so check out the YouTube this Sunday. I'm going to have a new episode up for you guys for episode 3 of the Road to Thrift Fest. It's going to be very exciting. It has been a very mixed bag day, and I just want to say to everybody that has been reading the comments and stuff on Facebook, stay tuned, because you guys have not seen anything yet. We have a lot of exciting things coming. Some important announcements to start off with is that I have an interview tomorrow with one of our partners, and I will get that interview posted promptly when it's done and edited. So keep out for that. You guys will be pretty excited with this one. It's definitely a local staple, I will say. That's the only hint I'm going to give right now. The second thing is that our vendor spaces are filling up very quickly, okay? We only have 20 spaces left. That's it. Once we hit that, I can no longer fit people anymore. So if you're considering thinking about being a seller at this event, get your applications in now. I have been receiving a lot of questions as far as what to expect, what's the cost to be a vendor, all that. So I'm going to break that down in this video for you guys, okay? The event is taking place September 26th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 66 Moran Street. It's Memory Park in Newton. If you don't know where that is, I'm sure everybody knows where the inspection station is in town. It's directly behind it, okay? I will release videos as this is going on. We do have a few months before the event even happens. I will release videos progressively each week, giving you guys more information about what's going on with the event, who's coming, all that stuff. Okay, so stay tuned. Follow me on the YouTube or follow me on the Facebook page. I will post on both of them. As long as you're locked into one of those, you will receive the regular updates. Now, what are we looking for when it comes to being a vendor? We're looking for people who are doing their own thing as far as sustainability goes, with thrifting, reselling clothes, reselling hard goods, anything that vintage jewelry, anything that kind of falls under that guise. We are also accepting applications for people who make their own stuff, because we are supporting local business. There have been a few vendors who are making their own things. They're upcycling, or they are also like knitting and stuff like that too, and it goes to a good cause. If your stuff aligns with what we're looking for, we will house that sort of thing. We have separate, outside of the regular vendor space, have allotted space for that, and we believe we're going to do that on the basketball court, is where we're going to keep the solicitations and the non-thrifting, I guess you could say, stuff. Now, what people are failing to realize is that there will be a lot of other services and stuff there too besides the thrifting. I've invited the MHA, which is the Mental Health Associates of Newton, to come and set up a booth there to offer services and such for those in need. If anybody knows me, I work with the mental health community very well as someone who has a mental health issue. It's very near and dear to me, so I have opened up that sort of, I guess, camaraderie to come in and provide services for anyone who needs. And if you don't, no one is telling you that you have to go over and check them out. But I highly recommend it because they are a great organization. Now, there will be a few others that are like that too. One of our other members that's going to be there is Lake Mohawk MMA. I met with Frank today, and he's going to be handing out flyers. Awesome dude. Go check him out. You know, he has a dojo and gym over in Lake Mohawk by the UPS store, so definitely check him out. He is going to be one of the people there, kind of buzzing around and stuff and handing out some information about that. So if you're interested in doing that, he will be there. Again, if you have a business or anything like that where you want to be able to promote the business and come out there and be a part of it, just let me know. Because what we can do is we can definitely accommodate that, but we only have limited spaces as far as that goes. So I can only do so much. With that being said, we have a lot going on, okay? I am doing this with my wife and our friend Rick but it is a lot to do. So be patient. We are trying to get back to everybody promptly. I usually answer the emails very quickly, but there's just this social media aspect of it took off a lot faster than anticipated, so we are trying to keep up. This is the only time that I'm going to address this because there's been a lot of flack about it on Facebook and stuff like that, so I will address it this one time and one time only. My wife made a flyer, which I'm sure you guys saw. It's the normal one. I'll post it right here. Okay? My wife made this flyer, and we posted it, and there seems to be a lot of hatred going on because it was AI used. People are saying it's ironic because we're doing local businesses and stuff like that, yet we used AI. They're also saying it's ironic because on the flyer itself, it says sustainability, and they're stating that AI is anti that. I understand where you're all coming from. I understand where the frustration is and where, let's be realistic, some people are upset by it, but there are other people on there just looking for attention, and that's why they're posting and jumping in on a few comments that people made. I get where you're coming from. I understand why it happens. This isn't my first time to social media. I get it. So I'm not going to feed too much into it because I have far more pressing issues to focus on as far as making this the best event I possibly can for you. In hindsight, yes, we should have went with a local artist, but we have enough on our plate right now, and there really is no budget. That's what I'm trying to explain when I was telling everybody. We charged $35 for the vendors, and that cost goes all to the DPW for cleanup. It goes for the police presence that Newton Police is going to have. It goes towards the town of Newton to get the permit, and a lot of it goes to the insurance, which was extremely expensive to host an event like this, especially with the number of people we're estimating to arrive there. There have been other costs as far as promotion. All of these things build up. So our budget was around $1,200. That is what 35 vendors at $35 is going to break even, hopefully, for us. Any money that is made by any one of the three of us will be made from reselling our stuff at the event because we paid for a booth to be there, just like every one of our other vendors is. Okay? We are sole proprietors. We are not an entity, an organization, anything like that. We're three like-minded individuals who just enjoy thrifting and love the county that we live in and want to bring commerce to it, and lift up all of the residents that also find an interest in doing this as well. Again, in hindsight, yes, it would have made sense to hire a local artist, and I've reached out to a few. My wife actually is an artist and is going to be doing her version of the banner as well. I've heard your feedback. I do appreciate it. Again, at the end of the day, in hindsight, it is what it is. But let's all try to focus on what's actually important here. Because a lot what's going on is people judging a book by its cover. It's essentially what it is. You're judging myself or my partners or the event itself based on an AI cartoon image. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. It's judging a book by its cover. When the reality is that we are very passionate about our community, and we are very passionate about local businesses. And if everybody just takes a step back for a moment and watches over the next few weeks how many local businesses are actually partnering with us and how many different services and everything that we're doing for the community, not for profit, then you'll see just how much we actually care about this community. You'll see that we're not just throwing AI slop at a wall and hoping that things work out to keep in line with cost or anything like that. Okay? It has nothing to do with that. And I don't want people to focus on the fact that there's a handful of people that wanted to address their opinions, which is perfectly fine, to not want to come to the event because of that, because it is going to be a great event. And we do apologize if we offended anybody with the AI. It wasn't meant to do that. It was a means to get the word out there as quickly as possible since we are on a time crunch. And trying to plan an event of this caliber takes time. That's all it was. The sustainability on the actual event poster itself is because the things that are going to be present at that event are sustainable. I get it. I get your guys' frustration. We are rectifying the problem. That's all it is. But this will be the last time that I address anything about that AI flyer. Because at the end of the day, it is literally just a flyer. We're not building an AI database in the backyard of somebody's house or supporting AI or being pro AI or pushing an agenda or anything like that. It was one single poster that someone gave their opinion on, and then a bunch of internet sleuths decided to come out of hiding and keep pressing with it. And some people are genuinely frustrated about that, and that's perfectly fine. And there are other people on there that are posting on multiple sites trying to make jokes out of it to get clicks. So you know who you are, but that's the last time I'm going to address it. Now, to be positive about it, we need to take all this energy and everything and put it into something positive. And something positive is this event. We are going to have a lot of food there. In the coming weeks, I will be talking about that as well, what food vendors and everything that are coming there. It's a lot of juggernauts in this area. And I think when you guys see that, you're going to understand exactly what I'm talking about. We do have local artists, and we are inviting other local artists to come there. That doesn't necessarily mean drawing or painting. That could be poetry, that could be music, that could be a lot of things that fall under the umbrella of art. We are inviting them. If you want to be a part of that, that is a separate thing, send me the email to thriftfestnj@gmail.com, and we will review and make sure we have a space where you can showcase your selected medium. Now, I talked about the services, I talked about the fee. What that fee entails is that you can get a booth. It's all listed in the contract. With that, you can sell 9 to 5. You don't have to stay the whole time if you don't want to, but you will be allotted to be there that whole time and then an hour prior to setting up. With the contract that you sign, all it states is that you're going to sell things that are appropriate and in line with what we're doing, nothing inappropriate. On top of that, no one's going to be pushing any political, religious, or any type of that agenda at the event. And that you will be responsible for your space. You have to clean up your space when you're done using it, and you have to basically take everything that you brought there and take it out of there. You can't leave anything behind. We do offer, we're going to be getting a hold of Tri-County Rentals, and they're going to give us a rate as far as tables go. So if you need tables or equipment or anything like that, we'll all get it under the umbrella there, but you can reach out to me on a separate matter and we will help you with that. You will be permitted, like I said, an hour before the event to show up there, set up your stuff, and then stay for as long as you need to afterwards to get it taken down and done. If you don't want to stay the whole event, that's perfectly fine. The only issue is that you won't be able to drive your car into the event to close out your stuff if you want to leave early, because there'll be so many people there and it's just a safety hazard. So, something to keep in mind. Like I said, the doors open at 9. It's free of charge. Anyone that's coming there, we're not charging any people that are coming to purchase or anything like that, any cover charge. It's free to the public. You guys can come in and shop for as long as you would like. Enjoy all the food and festivities. We did get reached out to. I'm not going to say who yet, but we did get not only a DJ, but we also got a live performance band already booked for that day as well. If it were to grow and we get a couple other people that want to do performances, we will make a set list and put that out there as far as who's playing when and what times and stuff. Now, we don't have electrical hookup there, so you need to understand that. The DPW cannot put electricity in Memory Park parking lot. So if you are thinking about signing to do like music and stuff, you'd either have to bring your own generator or battery, or you'd have to do an acoustic set. That's really all I can offer with that. The venue, we weren't anticipating like a bunch of bands to be there. It was more so like a DJ and stuff who has a sustainable way to perform. But we are open again to having live performances, and we already have one locked in for today. It came in. Okay, I anticipate the event to be a very fun time. I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you at the booths and stuff like that. I will be floating around as well to, see people and stuff. We just got an intercom system that's like portable, so we can like talk on the microphones and everything like that. Like I said, this event is about spreading love. It's about spreading awareness. It's about bringing everybody to Sussex County, to bring the commerce here, to show people what a beautiful place it is and how a community can come together and create such a wonderful event. This is our very first time doing this. It's not going to be perfect. It's not. I will expect hiccups, just like we were talking about earlier in this video, to happen. It's only natural. But that's how we move forward together, and we keep getting better. I hope this event becomes something that we can do annually, maybe even twice a year, you know what I mean? Maybe spring and fall we can do this. We'll see how this one goes and go from there. My family and I have long ties in the community, and it is a place that means a lot to us, which is why I am big on giving back to the community. And like I said, if you guys follow along, you will see exactly what I'm talking about and how I'm going to give back to the community and try to make this one of the most successful events to ever come into Sussex County. It's big shoes to fill, but I think especially with all the energy and stuff that we've gotten with people following us and people commenting and people liking it and sharing it, a lot of people feel this. And I said this to my wife when we came up with this event, that people need something like this. People want something like this. The people of the tri-state area and stuff, because we are so close to the other two, that will want to come and spend a day there and be around like-minded people who believe in sustainability, who believe in showing love to secondhand items. And so far, you guys have proven that to me, and I truly, truly appreciated it. And every one of you that have given kind words of support and love and have shown excitement for the event, thank you so much. It truly means the world to me, and I am so happy that you guys get to be a part of this historical moment of the very first Thrift Fest NJ that's coming to Newton. I know I'm excited. I know I'm counting down the days to get there with you guys, and there's going to be a lot of cool events going on. So like I said, follow me on my YouTube page at Bellissimo, or just follow the Facebook, and anything Thrift Fest related I will also post there. Now, for my shop, okay, I mostly, if you don't know, my brand is Dead Threads New Jersey, and we mostly sell here with skate, band tees, vintage. We also do sports stuff, and then just men's fashion, basically. I do a little bit of women's, but it is mostly men's stuff that I handle. Now, my booth is going to be primarily set up with band tee stuff. I'm going to do some skate, and I'm going to do vintage stuff. It's going to be a little bit of everything that I offer with Dead Threads. One of those things now. Each couple weeks, I'm going to show an exclusive piece that won't be available in my online shop. It'll only be available at Thrift Fest. If it doesn't sell there, then it will make it to my online shop, but I will have a whole section of Thrift Fest exclusives. So far, I have 5 curated pieces that I've picked out, and each time I post a video about Thrift Fest, I will show you guys one of those pieces. And that includes this one. So, our very first piece that I'm going to show you guys for Thrift Fest, that'll be an exclusive, is this Grateful Dead, to go with the theme, right, on the Pleasures tag, this Grateful Dead jacket. This will be a Thrift Fest exclusive. So the only time you will ever be able to get this, until at least after the event, will be at the event itself. There is plenty more. I can tell you that I have a very nice jersey, a Michael Jordan jersey that we'll be showing you guys. That'll be another exclusive. And there's a couple other hand-picked vintage pieces as well. Now, we went on very long with this video, and I just wanted to be as informative as possible for you guys and to show you what kind of a person I am and how much I love this community. I also am an artist. I went to art school. I went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. I've written 2 books. They're both on Amazon, so I would consider myself as an artist as well. I want to give back to the community. I want the community to come together to enjoy a beautiful event. I mean, everybody in the county knows that we all look forward to the fair and stuff like that. That's the kind of thing we're looking for here. We're looking for an event that the county, that the state, the tri-state, that people look forward to, where they can come together in a loving and caring place and be surrounded by like-minded individuals who actually care about where they're from, who actually care about their local artists. The only thing I took offense to in the things that people were saying is that I don't care about my community. And if anybody who knows me, I've done a lot of outreach work. I've done a lot of charitable work for this community. And you guys will see that over the next coming weeks. You actually will. Be patient. Put your faith in me and see what I can accomplish, because I promise you, I won't let any one of you down, and you will see exactly how special this festival is actually going to become. But with that being said, I'm excited to work with all of you, all the vendors that have signed up so far. You guys are awesome. You're going to be getting news from me and stuff coming soon about what to expect. We'll go over any questions you have, anything like that. And if you want to become a vendor, like I said, it's $35 to do so. just send me a message on thriftfestnj@gmail.com and we can work it out. But I only have 20 spaces left. I got so many of them filled in the last 24 hours when that ad went out, and even more coming in every couple hours. So I need you guys to lock in. If you're unsure about it or you want to know if you're a good fit, just reach out to me. I answer any and all emails that you guys send to me. And I will see you guys on the next episode.